Hi guys, welcome back for another video, and today, yes, finally, we are on the farm, back with On the Farms, after quite a few months, I'd say. It feels like it anyway. And I know some of you guys have been asking, when's the reveal, when are you showing the new model farm? And I've stated before that it's not all completely new. It's just I've changed a few things, and in my opinion improved. But obviously you guys are entitled to your opinion and can let me know what you guys think. If you think it's worse, or if you think it's better, or if you think it's total rubbish, you can let me know. Obviously I've done a few things here and there, and there's definitely room for more improvement. And I'm definitely not the best out there for detail and all that, I know. But as I said, I'm struggling on time to be able to do all this, so it has been sort of set back for quite a while, to be able to find not only motivation but also time, more than anything, to be able to get back into it. And yeah, and each bit of time I have, I try to do it, but with weather getting better and all that, it's kind of a struggle. But anyway, we're back with a video, and I'm basically going to be revealing. You can see the yard isn't changed that much, but sort of like the fields and everything have, and yeah, I'll get into it now. But yeah, so the yard, as you can see, hasn't changed an awful lot, but now the pit silage is there instead of there it used to be. We've now got another shed, which is sort of just more storage to keep bits and bobs in, and you can see I've got a full shed of fertiliser in there at the moment. Also more new fertiliser bags that I ordered, which I think look absolutely awesome. A big thanks to Harry Bell. If you haven't seen that unboxing video, I recommend you go and check it out, because Harry Bell has done an awesome job on them. This Dutch barn, you may have remember seeing, it used to have a lean-to to it. I've cut that lean-to off, and it's now just a Dutch barn, a 3-bay Dutch barn shed for storage, and I've painted it green, which in my opinion looks a lot better. Yeah, I've painted it old-fashioned green, obviously with then the grey sheeting on top, which I think looks quite well, to be fair. The workshop is now here, and with the cow sheds, they're now by each other again, but I've done it a bit differently. I've set it out a bit more, so the cows have more space instead of just being in that shed. So they're able to come out of the shed, they can go in there, lie down on a bunch of straw. It's going to be loose housing, so it's not going to have cubicles, or as they used to say, slats. It's all going to be used by a straw blower and mucked out every so often. And what I've done is I've put a gate post there, metal barriers all the way up. I've put a gate there, and then I've also put a gate there going into that shed. So it's all separate now, but I've obviously given the cows more room, which I think is better. And maybe eventually I'll put a roof over the top as well, but I think that's all right. I mean, if it is raining, whatever, the cows can go back in anyway. It's not a big deal. And not much else then has changed up the top. It's just, a few things around here, around the yards, that's changed. The fields have changed drastically. There used to be a road going down through there and then cut off down to there. But now there's a road going down through the middle with a crossroads or T-junction, if you want to say, whatever. So the road comes all the way from the wall, all the way down to the end there. And I think that's a lot better. What I was trying to go for, I was trying to get more involvement on the farm where there's different sort of traffic passing by. I've seen a lot of other YouTubers that does this model stuff, and they've got obviously roads connecting into each other, whatever. and they've got different involvement. They've got cars passing by, they've got tractors, different tractors, which are obviously different farmers and all that. And I was trying to, you know, go for the same sort of idea and try and involve more into the farm. And yeah, obviously then we've got the field down there. That is not finished. I haven't had the time to finish, but I wanted to get this video out for you guys. That will be finished in the next video, hopefully. I just need to get more grass matting and just tidy that up. It looks a bit rough. I need to tidy that up, put a gate in, and it'll all be finished. As I said, I've just been struggling recently with time. But yeah. And guys, that is... I don't want to say it, but that is it. If you guys think it's better, I think it's better. As I said, it's going to involve more with different sort of kit and tractors passing by on the road. I feel like it's better. I know one more thing that could really improve this farm is a backdrop, but the amount of room I have here, or the amount of model farm I have, it's going to cost quite a bit of money for just a backdrop, and it's going to take a lot of time to put the backdrop up. And yeah, but for now this will do. As I said, it's an ongoing project, this model farm. It's going to be constantly under, you know, being improved and whatnot, as I've told you guys many times. But we've got a few little jobs going on, so I might as well share to you guys what is going on. And we've got some new different kit as well on. Not everything will be staying, but a lot of it will. But yeah, you guys tell me in the comment section down below what you think of the new and improved model farm. So we'll start at the top, why not? So at the top here, we've got the Massey 3120 on our grass rolls, just rolling down this paddock before we turn out a few cows. Obviously, massive wet patch there. This field is quite wet, but it's the only dry spell we've had, to be honest, so hopefully we don't get stuck. You can see she's gone a bit muddy, but yeah, we've got most of the rolling done this year. So here we've got a few cow troughs, the cattle crush, bale spike, and then we've got my brother's tractor, which he recently purchased, is a Ford 8340 SLE Power Star, and it's on the Ivy Williams flatbed with a few essentials from Windstay. We've got 2 rows of netting, fencing netting, and another gate. Obviously, you would have seen maybe ages ago that he had a Valtra and fencing kit. He then sold his tractor and fencing kit. We bought his fencing kit, but we didn't buy his tractor. We didn't see point of buying it. It was too new for us, let's just say. So yeah, but he's bought a little tractor back instead to kind of help us out during summertime and the busy times, and also to do his little bit of fencing he does on the side with his other job as well. So yeah, but yeah, we're just getting this field rolled, and sheep are out. We've sold their lambs. Those lambs were sold. A lot of them were sold as pet lambs. But we had a good lambing season. But yeah, as I said, a lot of them have lambed, did lamb. Some of them we did unfortunately lose, as you do. But yeah, coming down here, a few attachments. We've got our muck trailer, 10-ton muck trailer, ring feeders, got a bucket, the buck rakes, bale handler, old post driver, an old plough, the digger. Yeah, the digger's back from a job, and yeah, around here obviously some leftover fertilizer from last year, but we've got a full shed of it already. So yeah, fertilizer's dropped in price this year, so we kind of stacked up a little bit, especially for second cut, because we are hoping to get a good second cut, and if we have to do a third cut, we will. Yeah, and then we've got our muck spreader NC rear discharge. She is looking absolutely filthy and a bit battered up, but yeah, it is a muck spreader at the end of the day. And as soon as you seem to wash it, thinking, oh, we've, you know, finished a lot of the muck spreading for the time being, we'll wash her down. The week after, we get a phone call of a contract coming in, or we've got muck spreading for you to do. So yeah, it's a bit annoying. So yeah, we don't tend to wash it that often because we just find it's just bad luck as soon as you wash it. Silage bales, we've got quite a few silage bales left over this year, but we've been trying to go through the clamp because every year for about the past 4 years, we've had some silage left over at the back that we haven't been able to finish, which is good in a way. But this year we've been trying to go through it, and yeah, we will be finishing the pit this year, and it should be all cleaned out and ready for fresh cut grass. Then here we've got our seed drilling setup just parked up out of the way, to be honest. We have got a bit of drilling going on this year. We've gained another 2 contract jobs of drilling, and this could be the last year for the seed drill as well. She's only 3-year-old, but yeah, we're going to get rid of it, and we're going to get something that I think is a bit better for us and that we're more capable of using throughout the year. So yeah, so the TM is on that setup, and she's got the box on the front and the front links put on for collecting stones. We have been looking into getting a stone fork, but it's not essential at the moment. So yeah, machinery shed is all the same really. Nothing much new in there. 398 is on the Keenan, obviously, as you can see. And then here we've got the Manitou bucket, Vicon wagtail, and our fertilizer in there, as you can see. Full shed of it, and our new bags, which you would have maybe seen in the unboxing video. Got the 1494 on our straw bedder, and it's parked up, and we've got a load of crimp barley for feed. So yeah, and then coming up here we've got our 6930, our beloved 6930, on our cattle float or cattle trailer that we recently purchased not long ago, a few months back. And we are just getting out a few cows and calves out to fresh grass for the first time this year. So these have calved now throughout the winter, and we just want to really get them out to fresh grass because they thrive better off fresh grass, especially the calves. So yeah, they'll be going out. This lot in this shed won't be going out for another couple of weeks because we've yet to run them through the cattle crush, inject them with different injections ready for grass, because you have to, you know, inject them for black leg or black foot, whatever you call it, and all different sort of injections before they go out to make sure they're all healthy and all that. And we like to keep them in an extra week just to make sure that the injections we give them don't give them a reaction really. So yeah, they'll be in for an extra probably another two weeks, which we don't want, but hey oh, it is what it is. So yeah, now coming up here we've got a few different bits. We've got, well, basically just a post driver, fencing reeler, a few weights, and a used up fert bag that we're chucking on our silage ground actually. Coming around here we've got our Cavernland 4-furrow reversible plough, our old Marshall side fling spreader, some firewood, log splitter, and some fence posts and the Mikhail spikes. And which you may see is a John Deere forager that we've recently purchased not long ago. So this is a John Deere 7550i Pro Drive forager, which we purchased from a farm sale. It hasn't got many hours on. It's been used on a it's not a big farm, but it's not small either. It's about maybe 250 acres, 300 acres at most. And it was just used to do their own silage. It hasn't got many hours at all on it. I think it's got 6,000 hours on it, so it's nothing really. We got a good deal on it. We bought it. It does have quite a big grass head. We might try and look for a smaller one because I don't know if it'll go through our gateways. It probably will just about, but it might be a bit big. So if you guys know anywhere we can find a smaller grass head, let us know. Yeah, we've chucked some chunkier tyres on because she did have thinner tyres. So yeah, we chucked them on. We also chucked on a new exhaust because the exhaust on that had holes everywhere. So we chucked on a stainless exhaust on, which looks a bit nicer, and just tidied her up a little bit. And yeah, she'll have a service then before going out for our grass. And yeah, we will be doing a bit of contracting with it as well. We might be looking into getting a silage wagon as well, just one, because I know a few farmers have been asking us about that. Yeah, and then moving down into the fields, we've got our new Claasarian 660 Grey Edition, which you've seen plenty of times that we've had since September, is on our high-spec 2,500 gallon, just getting the last of our slurry on our silage ground, because we're hoping to get first cut off now. Well, it'll be the first week of June now. I think May is pretty much wrote off, because this weather's been so bloody wet. I think we're not going to have plenty of grass by then, so by May. So yeah, it is what it is. And then here, you haven't seen before, is our new tractor to us. John Deere 6920S. Yes, she is part of the farm, part of the contracting fleet. And we got her last month, actually. Yeah, found her in a Agri-Trader catalogue. As I said, good deal. Low hours, 50k. You can't really ask for better, really. And she's a minter, so she's been doing a lot of work recently, just testing her out. She's been on the NC rear discharge, which you may think is a bit of overkill, but it's not really. You know, she's not much smaller than the 6930, really. Frame size, but horsepower wise, yeah, she is smaller. I think she'd only be about 150 horse, maybe. I know some of them go up to 200, but this one isn't. She's got Green Star GPS ready on her. She's got air horns on. She's got a stainless straight pipe, because the other one had rotted out. And then on the back, she's got our Kuhn power harrow. She's going off to a job to do some power harrowing. As you can see, she hasn't been cleaned off since we were last muck spreading. But yeah, she's going off to a power harrowing job to get some power harrowing done for a farmer that's reseeding a bit of land, which was from maize last year back to grass. And then his other grassland will be ploughed up and be going into maize after, well, he's hoping to get first cut off next month and then getting maize straight in, but he's going to be a bit late to get maize in, I think, but he's going to try it. And then in here, we've got our, obviously, 7430 on our Amazon fert spreader, getting, you could say, the last of our fertiliser out as well, on our silage ground. It's already out on the grazing ground. We got that out early, and yeah, so that's out. And then moving on to the last bit of work, we've got a local, well, sheep farmer in his little McCormick CX 105 on a Marshall bale trailer. It looks like he's bringing back a load of small square hay from the mart. We saw that they were advertising some small square bale hay, and it looks like he's bought a load of it for his sheep, I'm guessing. So yeah, nice little setup that, to be honest. Not a bad setup. A nice little tractor as well. She'd be ideal on a little diet feeder or whatever. But yeah, nice setup that. And then moving on, we've got the 6125R on our set of Jarmet chain arrows, and just chain arrowing this little field that we didn't get to chain arrow. Well, basically it got poached up quite bad with cows last, I want to say, October. Then we took sheep on, got poached up even more from eating the grass down real low, obviously. So what we done, we ran the power harrow through it and just chucked seed on it, and we're just chain arrowing that down now. And then the 3120 and grass rolls will come down and just give it a quick roll, and yeah. But yeah, so she's just chain arrowing that, get that done, and yeah, guys, so that is basically it. Quite a full packed video, and hopefully you guys like the new model farm. I wouldn't say it's new, it's just improved in my opinion. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys think of it. I think it's decent. I think it's better than the last one. Clearly, if I didn't think it was better, I wouldn't have done it the way I did, so yeah. But comment down below what you guys want to see next on the model farm, and yeah, on the farms are back. hopefully I can get back to uploading 1 video a week, hopefully, but no promises. But anyway guys, thanks for watching. If you are new to the YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment down below for any further questions or video suggestions, and until the next one, I'll see you guys again. Bye for now.